Day 2 of CSS Beginners to Advanced. So, welcome all on day 2. Let me check the audio first. Earlier, yesterday, it was not coming properly. So, 1 second. Yesterday, it was not coming properly. Yes, perfectly fine. So, welcome all. Welcome all to day 2 of CSS Beginners to Advanced. And today we will be covering CSS basics. Some of the basics are left yesterday. And tomorrow, Flexbox. Day after tomorrow, and last day, we will be doing grid. So, hi Sayed, good afternoon, yaar. Hope you are doing good. And today, my voice is coming properly. I have checked personally also. It is coming okay. Earlier, yesterday, there was some gaps, some technical glitch due to which the audio is not coming properly. So today it is working fine. And let's wait for some time so that some people may join. And yeah, hi Kumal. So today is the day 2 of CSS Basics. So let some more people join, then we will start with the CSS Basics part. Oh. So I hope yesterday's class was pretty good, and you all have understood what I am trying to say. So today Control S is not working in my keyboard. I don't know why it is not working. So for all the time I will be going to file and save. So please bear with me for this thing, because in VS Code we need to save a lot. So today we will be using a Lato font with the font weight as 300. So 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. So let us start now. It's already we have spare 5 minutes because I have to cover the CSS basics today, and tomorrow we will be starting with CSS what Flexbox. So I hope, yeah, hi Vijay. So I hope my fonts, you will be able to see the code in case you are viewing on your mobile or tablet or desktop or laptop. The fonts is visible to you. So can someone please comment with yes so that I can understood that you will be able to get the fonts are visible to you. Can someone comment me with yes? So this is here. Perfect. Guys, don't. Yeah, hi. Yeah, thanks, Aman. Thanks, Sandeep. Yeah. So, guys, don't just log in. Don't just click on the link, logged in, and going. You are doing your work. I request you all to please be attentive. I almost try to take the session 45 minutes, 50 minutes, not more than that, because as human mentality, a normal mentality, no one can even concentrate on anything more than that. So that's what keeping in mind. That's what I'm doing it. And so please focus, don't ask for anything. I will be now starting the content, and then we will see the comment box in after maximum 20-30 minutes. So let us start now. So yesterday we have completed CSS basics, font properties, and how to add CSS, what are the colors, and font families, and what we have added. We do styling of list. We completed box model. Today we will be doing styling of forms, positioning, alignment, pseudo classes, and what's left. Uh, 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 and image. So image is a very important property. Today we will be covering that also. So let me 1 second create a form, and in this, so we will be styling the form today. And 1 second, for this let me create a simple form which I know you all know how to create it. I'm also doing the same. I am also using the same thing. Not input first have label. This we use label. Oh, sorry. I will do one thing. Have a div also here, and in this div we'll put, using Alt and F arrow. You can move the things. And copy. So here, let's give a class name to my form, and in this div we'll have a class as form group. Uh, uh, 1 second again here, class. So we have the name, input type is text. We have the email, input type is email, and in the last we will have the label as message, and input type, or we will use text area, and nothing we will require here. fine. And after this div, we'll have a input button class as btn and no values required here. Oh, 1 second. Values here. Values. Submit. Okay. So now saving it and opening with live server. Let's see how it looks. Okay, fine. Input type is email. 1 second. Let me open it with Google Chrome. So not to worry, we will work here only. So this is the name, email, and message. Submit button is here. Closing the form. And this is a button is very small, so we will now we will so let me link it, saved it. Now we will go on to the style part. So now copy the form here. Let's give some padding so that some space will come. 1 second here. Okay, nice. Now we will target both the class form group is dot and have the padding bottom of 20 px. As you all know, bottom padding only at the bottom end. So this is something like that. Now we will be targeting the label part and will use the display as block to make this label in a block level like that. 1 second. Input label is this, input type is email. second name is name. Let me save it this also. So this will not work and add anything. Fine, perfect. So now what else is left? Now we will be targeting dot my form, and we will target the input type only the text type equals to text, and after that dot my form, we will target the text area, and here we will give them the padding as 5px, and we'll give the width to 100%, saving it. So something is wrong with this email. 1 second. 1 second. Let me do it again. One second. Label is for label. Input type is email. This div is for this div. This div is for this div. Copy and paste here. I don't know why it is not coming, but leave it. Focus on the concept. So here we have actually target the input type only the text, not the entire input type as email and the input type as message. So here our form looks, the form which we have mentioned as name, email and message is almost typed. Now we will be targeting the button. Let me copy the class. Where is the button? Input type button, class is btn. Dot. So let's give some padding of 20px. Let me see first what is happening in the button. Okay. The border as none. We'll change the background color to blue. Blue and color to white, and we'll change the border radius to 5px. It will actually remove the sharpening. Save. Okay, let's change the font family to Lighto and font size to 20px. Saving it, and let's have some font weight also 300 what we have taken. Saving it. So now let's have some let's add some hover property in the button. Hover property are basically pseudo class properties. So so as soon as the cursor moves on this button, the background color will reverse it. So the background color we will ask to do it white, and the font color will be changed to blue, and cursor will become pointer. So let us save it and see how it works. So see, let me change the font weight to bold. Save. So as soon as I am moving my cursor on this submit button, the color will get inverse, as blue will become white and white will change it to blue. So now let's add some dot button active property in case as soon as I click on the button, but the button gets active, the color will change it to red. See, and let's have the color also to white smoke. Let's check it out this color also. Save it. See, this is the functionality what we have added in the styling of form, and also the cursor will is changing to pointer. See, the hand type of thing is coming. So this is how we will be styling a form, and the proper complete scaling will be completed. Due to some issue in my keyboard control s, I'm not able to use the shortcuts, so that's why I'm always moving up, going to the file and actually saving this thing. So please don't mind it, focus on the concept, and you all may get a chance to get the participation certificate in case if you attend all the classes and fill the Google forms. Google form will be shared by the system, by the process what we have designed automatically in the live YouTube chat only, and nowhere else. So please check the Google form in the live YouTube chat only, and it's a system generated process. System will automatically send as per their convenience or as per their timings. So now we will be going on to another topic in CSS Basics, which is called as alignment and floating. Alignment and floating is a very important thing in CSS, in which, with the help of which, you can actually um, design the navigation bar. Okay, design the header, design the footer, place any of the buttons to the left, to the right, stick any of the buttons in the screen, and considering the whole page as parent, you can place any of the buttons, place any of the heads, place any of the navs. So this is basically called as alignment and positioning, as the name suggests. So there are actually four ways. So before going on that, let us have a. So I'm removing this. I hope you all have noted down it, or in case it will be available in the recording all the time. So let me remove it, and here. So now let's have a div. Inside this div we'll have h1, and we'll have a paragraph tag 2. So we'll have the div as common class block, and header have heading, and paragraph have the dummy text as lorem. So I will be copying this whole thing and pasting it twice. So 1 second, heading 1. I will give it heading 1, heading 2, heading sorry, heading 3. So now let me save it. So this is the text appeared in front of you. So now let us copy this class block, and we'll target this block class, and we'll have the as what we now want to do. We now want to float all the things to the left with width of 33.3%. So using this, what will happen? Let us see now. So this property, this float property, is actually being used a lot, where you will be creating a web page with all these three headers in the below. So I hope I'm taking the things in a very layman language and a layman method. So in case anyone have any doubt, you can ask us, and let me share the WhatsApp group link also, so that you can join. 1 second. Okay, okay. So this is the WhatsApp group invite link which I have shared. In case someone wants to join to the group for the further bits, they can always join. So where I'm so this is how you can design your header, or if you can better design your footer, so that uh, you can place things, or you can want to place contact services, careers, like that, in the bottom of the page. So using this float property, you can always use this in a very easy way. So now, in case if we assume that we have only two things, fine, and you have to use these two things in the page. So how we will be doing this? So for this, we'll have the class as block and block 1. Save it, and now we'll target the next class as block 1 as float right with width of 30%, and here we will give the width of 70%. So let me save it. See, so we have asked these two content to use the 70-30 ratio of the available screen size. So this is how we will be using if we have any of the two sections which we want to place in the footer path. So now let's have some padding of 20 px here also, and 20 px, saved it, and but as soon as we have given the padding, the screen size have disturbed the content. So now in order to fix it, we will use a border of 1 px solid of gray color, and here also we will use border of 1 px solid of blue color. So now saved it, but again it is not in alignment as what was earlier. So for this we have a command called box sizing border box sizing as border box. So this will fix the issue perfectly. As the size of the content is high, the size of this box is large. So that is how the overlapping overlapping is the best word to say it. Overlapping of the boxes has been fixed now. So now moving on to the next thing, which is called as a positioning and alignment. But no, I can say I can first cover the positioning. So what is positioning? In case you want something to be placed in the last, or you want something to be placed in the top irrespective of the size of the screen, or you want something to be placed in the middle, like that, for this particular thing positioning is being used. So now let me remove it, save it, here also removing the things and saving it. So now there are four types of positioning. First one is static, absolute, relative, and fixed. So static is the normal behavior, the neutral behavior, the natural behavior comes under the static position, static part. And absolute means in case if you want some item to place from the top, considering the whole of the screen as your parent, you use the position as absolute. And in case you want something to be placed inside a something inside a box, or you want your parent to be changed from the complete screen size to another thing, that can be a box or that can be something. So for this you will be using the position as a relative, and for the last position fix, as the name suggests, you fix the button anywhere in the screen, irrespective of the size of the screen. So after this theoretical part, let us do let us try to understand in a very practical manner. So let's create a div, and in this we'll have the h1 as CSS and h2 as sorry, sorry, positioning. So we'll have a class here, position box. Copy, and here let's save it. So these two things what I have created as h1 and h2 came now. Now let's target the class, and let's give the width to 800 px and height to 500 px and a border of 2 px, solid of green yellow color. Saving it now. So 2 px is very light. Let me change it to 5 px. Save it. So now as you all can see, CSS and positioning, where it is placed, it usually follows its natural or normal behavior, which is called as the position static. So let us go to the second part, which is called as the position absolute. For this, dot position box, let's target the element h1, and we will target it using the position as absolute from the top of 50 px. So saving it. So as you all can see, from the top 50 px is have this has come below the h2 tag. So if I change it to 20 px, it has overlapped on h2. Why this is happening? Because it consider the whole of the page as their parent. So now, in case if we want them to move, or them if we want h1 to consider as the start of the box as their parent, and we want h1 to move inside the box. For this we will be applying the position relative to the parent And now let us save it. See, so what has happened? Now we will target the H2 first position absolute, and from the right we will shift it to 50 px. So now let's save it and see. Perfect. So what has happened here? This border has been considered as the parent, not the whole of the page. This is how you can actually fix your content anywhere in the screen as you want. So now let me create a button. Let me create a button to show the fixed class as BTN and FBTN. So I have used two classes here. So first one is button and second one is fixed button. So as you all can see, the button I have created now. Now we will be targeting this particular class. So dot fixed button, and here we will be using the position as fixed, and from top we use 80px and saved it. So from top, let me change it to 100px. So from top it is somewhat here. So it, irrespective of the screen size, it will actually stick and will not move like that. So now moving on to the next topic, which is called as the images. So for this, let me go to unsplash.com and download two images. So I hope you all are getting the things, or don't mug it up. Just keep it in your mind. You don't have to write it anywhere. The content have designed in such a way so that you can actually link the things as what I'm doing practically, and as telling you theoretically. So let me download some images in Splash. So let us download this small size, and we will download some another pic of large size. This one we will use. So now copy, and 1 second. We close it. Where is the folder? So here also, as soon as I have created a folder, here also you can see the image folder has been created, and we can see both of the images. But why both are same? So let me remove one, and one second. But okay, and mm, desktop CSS Basics images, and will 1 second. So let me cross check here. Okay, fine. So both the images are now coming. So now going back to 1 second. This is Java and this is Foo. Okay, fine. So here we will be inserting the image with the help of background image URL. Will go to the path and will target the Foo one. So let's save it, and the image is here, but the complete image is not here. So for this we have a property of background image. No, this is not the correct property. 1 second. We have the background repeat as no repeat, and we'll have background size. We'll have background size. Where is the background size? As cover. So now save it, and it almost fills in the box. So this is how you can actually fit any image inside a box using these two properties. So this is how you can actually fix the images inside a box. So now moving on to the last topic of today, which is called as the pseudo class topics. Pseudo classes properties, one of which we are already doing is the hover property. Now I am removing it and creating so now let me create a div, and inside this div we will have or 1 second, div is not required. We will have unordered list. Inside this we have li into 6. So 6 li's are there. One have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So saving it, and we'll have a class of this as class name is capital ML. So saving it. Now let's target dot ml, and here we will be using the pseudo class property for ml, and we will be targeting the items in the ml. 1 second, ml li, the first child with the background as yellow, saving it. Fine. Now targeting ml in the list item, the last child as a background with red. Perfect. So now we will be targeting the nth child, and we will be targeting the child number 3 with the background as pink. So no, not pinks, as pink. So this is how you can pick any of the element and can target any of the thing. So here there is another pseudo class property in which you will be one second dot ml li, sorry ml li, the nth child. We will use the even property and target the background. Sorry, what is happening? Background to which color we will take? Light blue, and let me copy it. Oh, some error in the keyboard. That's why I'm not able to use the shortcuts. 1 second. Oh, so don't worry. I will type it once again. .ml li. Here we will use the nth child even, and we will target the background color to red, and again we will using the ml li and nth nth child to odd, we will change the background to Oliver back. So now saving it and see, sorry, not save as, save, and see how it works. Evenly and oddly, they have actually changed the colors. So that's it for the day. We have completed the CSS basics part. Tomorrow, same time, we will be having what, the CSS Flexbox, and the here's the attendance sheet. So I can say, uh, in case anyone have any doubt, they can ask us tomorrow also. I will try to answer. And please fill the attendance sheet. Please fill the correct name. Please fill the complete name. Please fill the correct email ID. Please, it's a very simple form. Please fill it properly so that you will be able to, get the participation certificate with the correct name. So thank you. Thanks for the time.